everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lindsay. I am a Canadian mom. My husband and I and our 4 kids live in Eastern Nova Scotia. I have a grocery haul on my table here behind me that I'm going to share with you. I just picked up our weekly groceries and I have a quiet moment here where I can share them with you. Emily's in the tub and Audrey's at a friend's house, and then Jacob and Ben are at my mom's house helping her with some yard work. Jacob's cutting the grass, and I think Ben was going to help her get out her like summer furniture and kind of get her barn organized a little bit. Anyway, so I have just a few minutes here to share this grocery haul with you. Everything that I picked up today came from Atlantic Superstore and from Walmart. I didn't pick up a whole ton of stuff. The kids are on summer break, obviously, so we're not packing lunches, so our eating is just kind of a little bit different, but I'm still packing a lunch for Dave every day. So my total today, I did redeem some points today. So in Walmart, I spent this was Walmart. In Walmart, I spent $105.79. I have their MasterCard, so I do accumulate points with them, but the most that you can redeem is 15 points, so I did redeem 15 points, so that brought my total down to $90.79. In Superstore, I spent a total of $88.27. Not very often that you get out of there under $100. Anyway, I had quite a bit of points there too, so I did accumulate, or I did spend $80 in points, and so I only actually had to spend $8.27 out of pocket. So I think at the end of the day, I am under $100, $90.79 plus $8.27. So not too bad. We didn't need milk this week. I bought 2 bags of milk last week, and I find when I do that, it can kind of keep me out of the store a little bit longer, kind of help stretch our groceries a little bit further. If we have eggs and we have milk and we have coffee cream and bread, I find we can kind of just kind of stretch it out and maybe not have to go to the store quite as often. Anyway, I will turn you around here and I will show you what we picked up for our groceries for this week. This is everything that we picked up. I did find a few 50% off things. I don't think I got anything on the discount rack at Walmart this week. Like I said, we weren't getting a whole ton of things. Mostly wanted to just get like fruit. Actually, coffee cream was the biggest reason why I went for groceries today. Anyway, this is everything that we picked up. So I'll start over here. Yogurt was on for $5.84 in Walmart this week. The kids loved that the Activia yogurt that I bought last week with all the different flavors in it. It had like a raspberry lychee in it. It had a a lemon lime. I forget what other flavors. Anyway, they loved that yogurt, but this was on for a good deal this week, so we went with the Yoplait Creamy. Cozy Shack pudding was on for $3.97, so I picked up one of those. The Kraft single cheese, this isn't something that I ever really used to buy, but we've been enjoying them on breakfast sandwiches, or we'll have them on our hamburgers. I think they were on sale for $2.98 in Walmart. I picked up a big block of cheese for $9.97 in a Superstore. We found these orange donuts on the discount rack. Now these are $8. Now they always used to be $7. We got them 50% off, so we paid $4. I picked up these taters for $5. We often have these on a grocery night. I always find this a good deal. It must be like they're leftover taters, although they always taste fine. And then they just put some cheese and some bacon bits on them, and it's a good amount of taters for $5. So I grabbed those. I picked up 1 bun of bread. This was $2.87. I just grabbed one because we still have some bread in the fridge. I also picked up some hot dog buns. And the bread was $2.87. The hot dog buns were $2.99, I'm pretty sure. Some great value whole wheat bagels. I think these were like $3.27 or $3.37 in Walmart. I picked up some smoked honey flavored ham for sandwiches. That was $3.77. I picked up a bag of frozen green peas. I think these were $2.58. And then I picked up some cauliflower and broccoli in Superstore. That was $3. Some jubes. I just thought I'm just going to tuck these away. I thought they might be good to take to the beach if we go to the beach a day. We were getting low on mayonnaise, so I was looking at all the different kinds of mayonnaise, and I decided I would go with the great value this week. It was $5.54, cheaper than all the other brands. I find mayonnaise is something that's kind of getting out of hand with the cost of it.
I don't like mayonnaise.
You don't like mayonnaise? Yeah. Okay, you get dressed.
I like ketchup.
I picked up some of this Kinder's buttery garlic and herb seasoning, so I'm excited to try that. That was $5.97. And then some baby dill pickles. They were $3.27. I found Kleenex in Superstore. 6 boxes of the Scotties Kleenex for $3.99. That was a great deal. Cream cheese in Walmart was $2.97, I think, or $2.98. Honey was $8.97. I picked up some of this Kit Kat ice cream for a treat for the kids. The Great Value ice cream wasn't that much less, so I thought if I'm going to pay for something for Great Value ice cream, I might as well splurge and get a type of ice cream that I don't normally buy, so I thought the kids might enjoy that Kit Kat ice cream. Fresh local strawberries were $4.99, so those strawberries look delicious. You cannot beat a fresh local strawberry. So yummy, they won't last long. Cucumbers were 99 cents this week. I don't know why I only got 2. A red onion, I don't know how much that was actually. I got Dave to grab me that, so I didn't see the price. Mandarin oranges were on sale for $5. I noticed that our Superstore has a lot more of the, a lot more no-name products this week. I noticed a few items that I don't normally see in the no-name brand, so that's kind of nice to see. Bananas were 89 cents a pound. Just got a small bunch of bananas. I found a bag of onions on the discount rack. These were $2 after the discount. Some unsweetened applesauce, that was $2.27. Some ice cream cones were $2.47. For cereal this week, I just picked up some honey shreddies. I think these were like $5.50. And then I grabbed this box of family size oatmeal crisp in Superstore for $4.99, I think it was. Apples were $6.99. We haven't had apples in a couple of weeks because they just weren't on sale, and they're one of those things that if they're not on sale, I won't buy them because I'm not paying $10 for a bag of apples. So we went with Cortland apples today. Cantaloupes, if you remember, were $2.99. That's the cheapest I've seen cantaloupes in a long time. Yogurt drinks were $3.50. I picked up 2 packages of Hubba Bubba gum. I just saw them when I was going through the checkout for $1, and I thought I'm going to grab 2. Sometimes the kids just need a little something in the car, or, you know, people are sick of driving, or you need a little distraction. Sometimes a little piece of gum will work. Eggs were $10.82. We didn't actually need eggs. I just opened one of these today, but I like to have an extra in our fridge downstairs. I also picked up some Great Value chips. I just thought if we go to the beach a day this week, so I just grabbed some dill pickle and a sour cream and onion. And finally, our coffee cream. This was the last 2 cartons of coffee cream that they had. They didn't have much last week either, but they were $5.53 each. But that is, I think the Farmer's is one of the more expensive coffee creams, but it just has a really nice creamy taste, and it's mine and Dave's favorite. But I'm wondering if it's other people's favorites too, because Walmart hasn't had much of it in stock lately. I think that was everything up there. And then just a few more things down here. I found they had a cart with the potatoes in it and the onions. And there was a lady down looking at the discount rack where all the bread is in Superstore. And she was the one who told me about the potatoes. So I went up and grabbed a bag. And I think the only reason they were on discount was because the bag was ripped. But I don't even really see a rip in it, only that little rip there. Anyway, this bag of potatoes was $5.99, so I got that for $3. I picked up a package of hot dogs in Walmart. These used to be $5, but I know they went up in price. They might have been like $5.94, or maybe they were. I just checked my receipt, and these are $6.94 now. These used to be $5 for this giant package of hot dogs. Anyway, I don't buy hot dogs very often at all, but I thought it might be a quick and easy supper. And then ground beef was on for $4.99 a pound, so I just grabbed a package of ground beef. That was $7.85. I'll just throw that in the freezer. And then bubbly was on sale for $5.96, so I picked up a blueberry pomegranate bubbly. We actually stocked up on our Compliment sparkling water in Sobeys this week. One of my subscribers told me that it was going to be on for $3.99, so we went and grabbed, I think I picked up 6 cases of that over the weekend. So we go through sparkling water so quick now because the kids enjoy drinking it too. But anyway, that is everything that we picked up for our groceries for this week. So Well, that is everything that we picked up for our groceries for this week. I'm interested to know, if you want to let me know in the comments down below, how do you find these prices compare to where you live? I know I have quite a few Canadians here. Some of you are in Ontario, and I know prices are different on certain things. Some things are more expensive in Ontario, and then some things are more expensive here. And then some of you are on the western side of the country, and so I'm sure prices are different out there as well. But it's also interesting to me anyway to compare prices to other countries and just to kind of compare prices and different foods and that. So anyway, if you want to let me know in the comments below, are our prices similar to yours or higher or lower? I do find that interesting. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're all having a great day. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys next time.